All right. Oh, where's the music here? Hold on. We're having some issues with the music. There we go. All right. We are good to go here. Nope, we are not good to go. There we go. All right, we're live. We're live. Sorry about the delay there. A little technical difficulties to get this live action started here, but welcome back. Today, what we're going to be doing, as usual, we're going to be doing the daily challenge, but also we're going to be purchasing an NFT on the marketplace. So we'll walk you through that. And then we're also going to be registering that NFT that we purchased that on the Blankos Insider website, which is a really cool tool that's a part of this whole ecosystem as well. So let's hop right into it and get started on these challenges. So first of all, on the top left there, you'll see daily challenge, or you'll see the word daily. And underneath that, you'll see 3 different tasks. By completing those tasks, what happens is you achieve daily rewards, which come in the form of moolah, Blanko bucks, gumballs, all different kinds of things that have utility in this ecosystem. My dog's going nuts. I'm gonna have to let him out here. All right, we're back. So, like I said, what we're going to do is head through these daily rewards. So, the first thing we're going to do is fall 1,000 meters. Very easy one to do. We're just going to jump off the side here because we're on floating island. So, here we go. While we do that, I'm going to switch gears for a second here. There we go. So, if you look at the top left, it has the status bar. So, we're just going to keep jumping off here. Whee! So we'll probably have to do this, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 times. I know it's not the most exciting stuff in the world here, but it's going to get the job done. So that's why we're going to do it. Oh, kind of low. Let me move my chair up. How's that? Does that look any better? Less weird? Less elfish, because I'm a little guy. Just screaming as it goes over, too. He gone. Almost there. We're a little over halfway. Seems silly, but doing this stuff definitely helps you get to your goals at a faster pace. And like I said, some of the things that you can win are moolah, which is the cash in the game, Blanko bucks, which are kind of the second tier level cash that help you buy a lot of the cool drops that happen. We'll go through that when we hit the marketplace up. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Once we go over the daily rewards, which we're going to achieve. Oh, we're just going to miss it. We got to jump off one more time. The rewards or the challenges are pretty simple today, so we'll knock those out pretty quick, which would be nice. There we go. Boom. So we got how many moolah we get there? I missed it. But if you saw the little cash-looking or the cow-looking quarters or whatever you want to call them, they went up to our currency there. So next we're going to do 10 skills in a race. So a skill is referencing, if you look in the bottom right, the different like icons there, and where it says L3, square, circle, and triangle. I'm using a PlayStation 4 controller. The controls will be different if you're using your laptop or PC, which is what the game currently is on. Coming out on the Mac, though, November 30th, coming soon. So if you have a Mac, be prepared. So let's go. So anyway, what those icons represent are different skills that you have. So if I hit triangle, that's a skill. That's a skill. These are just different skills that you decide. Your Blankos are fully customizable, and as your Blanko progresses through the game, they get better at their skills, and they have more impact. So what we're going to do here, perform 10 skills in races. So we're going to go to the party bus. That's where you can select what kind of parties you want to do. I'm going to hit Junction 3021 here. No particular reason. FFA, if you notice next to the title, That stands for free for all. So it's just kind of every man for himself, but usually that's how a race goes. So you just got to, in the course of the race, do a skill 10 times. So you'll see as soon as you hit a skill, it pops up and gives you an indication that you did do that skill. I'm sorry, that you did hit that achievement. So hopefully we can get that done on this one. And then the next thing is just play a team game, which we'll get into in a second. But pretty simple and straightforward daily challenge here today. And my goal with these streams are to kind of, have you follow me along on my Blankos jersey, hopefully inspire you to kind of get into it as well. This is just the beginning of what this is capable of. I mean, they just went through, Mythical Gaming just went through $150 million round of funding for this game, and they've already been well established in the space. So once you select a game, it throws you right here into this kind of lobby area. This guy came stepping up to me, so I'm going to punch him. Get him out of here. But yeah, this I'll tell you, this is something that is really something that's an exciting proposition, at least to me. If you've heard NFTs, you've heard cryptocurrencies, you may not have heard about the concept of play to earn, but I think that's a term that is going to change the world. Imagine if I told you that you could play Fortnite, except that you own everything in the game, and all of the pieces of the game are transferable through an exchange of money. I mean, that's just as simple as you can make this concept, and it's pretty incredible. So you start this game. This game is free to play right now. You download it. You're given a character, and then from there, the rest is up to you. So if you want to head to the marketplace and buy specific Blankos, Blankos are in reference to the characters that you see here, and they'll do. The characters are only limited. The Blankos are limited for a specific amount of time. They only make an X amount of them, and once they're done being made, they're done being made forever. So you have a really rare kind of piece of history of the game, and I think it's just a pretty cool, unique prospect. So the race is starting here. So I don't even care about winning here. Not that it probably would ever be my choice anyway. There's some very good people that play this game. But we're just performing skills. We're doing it. We're getting weird. There it is, right there. Boom, we already did the 10 skills. So now let's see if we can't come in the top 3. That'd be nice, huh? Now as I run here, I kind of explain what I'm doing. You want to collect what they're called vibes. The vibes are these little lightning bolts. They're kind of your power meter as you run through the course here. So if you notice, you wouldn't notice, but I'm hitting L3 on my joystick. What that does is that is your power up, and the lightning bolts, those vibes, are the juice behind that speed burst there. If I was close to someone, I'd be trying to punch them or doing my skills. That's kind of the point of the skills. You can knock people out. Oh man, I got hit by like a wrecking ball or something there. Okay. Didn't see that coming. It's all right. Still rocking third place here. I think. This guy's going the wrong way. Good for him. You want to avoid the yellow bars, like the little, like this right here. This is green. Green makes you go faster. The yellow ones slow you down. That was a really dumb move on my part. Okay, that sucked. If you're watching, I'm embarrassed. So we're going to keep this train moving here. See if we can't have a decent finish. Same thing. That's the same thing that happened last time. It came out of nowhere. All right, that just got passed because of that. You stupid son of a gun. See, I was trying to catch that speed burst up there. Ooh, did I pass him? I think I passed him at the last minute. Oh, yeah, baby. That's a strong second place finish. And by strong, I mean it was terrible. But Second place is second nonetheless. That guy beat us by a long time. Who cares? Back to the main menu. So the junction is that main lobby area where you start the game. And so I'm going to head back there now because I forgot what the last one I think was Perform a Team. I think it was Perform a Team game. So let's check it out. Let's see what it says here. Team games, you could do like a vibe collect. You know, those vibes I was telling you about, those lightning bolts. Sometimes those are set up as teams. Then it'll tell you. The shooting games, those are set up as teams. Time trials and races, they're never teams, at least as far as I know, because it's just kind of, you know, it's a free-for-all. It's a one-on-one kind of thing. So let's check it out. Waiting. But I'm telling you, I've said it before. I've said it on every one of my streams here, but I can't say it enough. This is, I think, the future of gaming. And this is just the not even the infancy. It's like before, and I don't know, I don't want to get weird, but it's the beginning of the beginning of the beginning of the beginning. So I'm telling you, this is, if you have any questions, please let me know. I'd love to answer them for you. All right, so at the top left here, see it says complete a team block party. So it was right. So we're going to head back to that party bus. Let's find a team game. Blue versus red shooter. Do we want to do that? Let's do it, right? I suck at the shooting game, so I can take the practice. I always like to do a shooting game when I don't have to win. So in this case, all I have to do is compete, participate in a team match. So I'm not worried about winning or losing in this one. Now, I will say a bit of advice I did hear in the shooting that has helped me a little bit in the shooting games is get that cross. So on the PS4 controller, at least, or any controller, we're going to be using two joysticks. The right one is going to go up, down, left, and right. And the left one is controlling your body. So right's like the camera. Oh man, we're into it. So get that camera eye level. Those crosshairs like Blanko head level like that. And then you just want to run around like that. Once you get, a target in your sights. That guy's shooting me already. I thought he was on my team. Whoops. All right, I don't even think I have a gun. Oh, he saw me hiding up there. Don't care. Just getting out. Glad to. Hey, Mini Bees, how you doing? I saw you follow me yesterday, and I think I shot you a follow back. Where do you work? What part of the world do you live in that you're just getting out of work? I'm in Texas. I'm in the Dallas area. I keep looking over here. I'm in the Dallas area, so it's like 8 o'clock here. So we've been out of work for a bit here. Not that we really work that hard in general, but don't tell anybody, all right? Oh, I'm terrible at them. That's why I'm doing it, because it's one of the challenge today was do a team event. So why not get credit, for doing this? Well, I try to get better at it too, Is this person on my team? Yes. All right, I'm just gonna go. Oh, I see blue versus red. Oh my God. See, that's what I'm talking about. I just got sniped from across the way here. That's ridiculous. 2 minutes. Is this person? That's no good. Oh, I'm here we go. I'm gonna line him up. Let's go. Hey, I got him. Kind of went all, kamikaze on that one, but it is what it is, baby. We got him. And we're going to try to recover here. Protect myself. Here we go. Beautiful. Got to protect my my boy here. Oh, he KO'd him. Ah! Oh, kidoki. One more minute. So, Mini Bees, you play this game a lot? If you're still out there? I am pretty obsessed with this game. I love everything about it. The gameplay is cool, but, let alone the game. Oh, my God. They're so good at shooting. The gameplay is incredible, but I love the concept of like owning these different characters and you know the where it's going. Oh, that guy's trying to get me from across the way there. Ah, he killed himself. Bold strategy. I looked up for a second. I got my 1 kill, and I'm proud of it. Do so. Come on. Don't be a coward. I thought I could sneak in a kill there. Alright, whatever, we done. We did it. We got the challenge done. Obviously the win was all me. Alright, so I'm gonna head out. So now that I finished all 3 of the challenges, I'm gonna show you what that gets you. So we're gonna head to the party pass. You see the little icon there? That means that I have some kind of rewards waiting for me. I did obviously after I completed the first challenge, but we'll show you what we got. So Mini Bees, he said, yeah, yes I did. Thanks for the follow. Cool, yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm a teacher in Cali. Oh, but these meetings keep us longer. It's 6 over here, wanting to play the entire day. Yeah, that's very cool. What part of California? Some of my best friends are from California. I'm from New York. I'm from Buffalo originally, but I live down here in Texas now. And my job pretty much allows me to make my own schedule. So I make my schedule very minimal so I can do things I want to do outside of it, you know? I'm actually have a big weekend coming up. I'm in the Triathlon National Championship in Tempe, Arizona on Saturday. So I'm very excited for that and just kind of been mentally preparing myself all week for that, just trying to relax, recover, and just kind of, slowly just ease into that. All right, so that aside, we are in the party pass. So if you look on the left here, you'll see where it says underneath the PPs, like between the 2 PPs. That sounded dirty. It says next reward and then 10. You see that little badge? Well, if you look at the top right, it says I have 186 out of the 682 badges. Well, that you have a whole kind of like, it looks like a timeline where it's showing you like all the things that however many badges you get, that's you kind of level up to different achievements. So I got a gumball that I'm going to claim. What's going on here? Oh, okay. All right, let's get out of there. Let's go back to the rewards. There we go. So if you look at this timeline here, you just kind of look and see what you get as you cross different thresholds of those badges that you earn. So I just got to 186. Therefore, I can claim a gumball. Gumballs are very valuable in this game. All right, so you said I've become obsessed with it. I think this game has done it right with all the NFT, the marketplace, the gameplay, the cute characters. Everything has been done right. The only thing missing is their own coin. That's right, Mini Bees. Yes, I agree with you, but I'll tell you, I think this is just my personal opinion, but I got into Cake Monster today. One of my best friends is a crypto. This is his job. This is his career. He works on these projects. And, the barrier to entry is something like this compared to like having to get your own wallet and figure out how to trade all of it and stuff like that. I'm going to learn that eventually, but it's very, very convoluted, the process, and it's not streamlined whatsoever. So I'd rather have something like this as opposed to having to go that route. Who knows? What'll be more lucrative in the end run or at the end of the day, but still, are we doing this to make a lot of money? I mean, obviously making money would be nice, but I'm a gamer. I like playing games, and I think you just can't go wrong with this game. Still best to play a TV. Hey man, have a good day. Thank you. You have a good day too. I'm new in this game. How can we earn money in game? I don't know. Can you help? Absolutely. You can. Oh shoot. You know what? I didn't put the alert box on top, but I'm assuming that was you. Yeah, still best player. Thanks for following. I appreciate it. Let me get the alert box back on top because I'm a moron. That is my bad. Hold on. All right, it's back on top. You know what, though? There's a Buffalo Bills flag that waves because I'm from Buffalo, and I'm embarrassed by their performance last week, so maybe it was better that it didn't show there. But anyway, yeah, still best play. You came in at the perfect time because I'm going to show you kind of conceptually like the idea of how to make money playing this game. So we just claimed our rewards for doing getting to that certain level of badges. But now when I hit R1 and go to the challenges tab here, you'll see that I just I hit X to click through them. But the 3 daily challenges, they popped up on the left. Rewind the stream. When we're done here, you can go check out and see what that was. But now this is where it comes into play. So let's head over to the shelf here, and I'll show you what I am talking about. So the shelf is basically where you store all your Blankos. So when you start the game with a Blanko that they give you, and you can go a million different ways with it. I'm not going to advise you one way or another because I think no one really knows, where this game is going. I'm sure the folks at Mythical have an idea they'd like it to go, right? But let's see, Mini B said, oh, wow, that's neat. Nah, I wish I could create my own schedule, but we do get those long summers, so those are neat. Yeah, that's a nice perk. And your job's rewarding. Mine's not very rewarding. I'm just a sales guy, so. What championship is it? It's the Sprint Triathlon National Championships. So I am trying to qualify for Team USA on Saturday. So fingers crossed. All right. So still best player. This is the shelf. So I don't have a ton of these guys yet. But the concept is basically you have boxed versus unboxed NFTs. And each one of these is an NFT. So I started with this guy, Noob, and how it works is you go to level 15, but there's 3 different tiers of your character. So you have fair, you've good, and you've excellent. So theoretically, the higher, hey, General Monk, 1988.
Karma.
Thanks for the follow, appreciate it. So you have the 3 tiers based off of fair, good, and excellent, okay? Now, theoretically, the higher that your Blanko becomes, the more valuable it will become in the marketplace. So if you think about somebody who, hasn't played the game before and, wants to just kind of jump in at a higher level than, starting out from scratch, well, then you could place yours on the marketplace and they're more likely to buy from someone like you because your character is already well developed and established within the game. So that's a really cool aspect if you think about it. I heard a guy say he thought about it as a transfer of wealth from the rich to the driven. And I may be misquoting him a little bit there, but it was something along those lines. And I thought that was a cool idea because you could not put a penny into this game, play this game for hours and hours and hours, and you can collect all these NFTs. Mini B's, oh wow, I didn't see it that way, I guess because I know crypto already, but now that you pointed that out, you make a good point in being a good entry-level game. Yeah, so Mini B's, I'm coming at it from the other perspective. I'm a gamer, and I really don't know much about crypto. I dabble a little bit, and I'm trying to absorb as much as I can, but, it's tough. It's kind of like a second job to learn this stuff, So that's where... and I appreciate that, Mini Beast. Thank you. So, yeah, still best. That's kind of the way that you can make money playing this game. Oh, you don't have to worry about the bad English. It's not bad English. Did I ever stutter trying to read what you're saying, type it? Not at all. So let's do this. So I took, so these are my NFTs that I have right here. So we have Adam, Jaspa, Maximouth, Octoid, Puglife, Demanto, Gordo, Deadword, and the Clown. So with all these guys, I have them all unboxed, right? Or I have them boxed right now, except for these 3 on the bottom. Now, theoretically, and this is like I said, I don't know which way the game's going to go, but boxed versus unboxed is kind of like a car, right? Like you drive your car off the lot, it immediately loses its value. Well, I guess theoretically that's kind of like the same thing that people think about with the Blankos. I don't know though, because General, that's a great question. I don't know. I think that's the big unseen, right? Like that's, I think, still not determined in this world because it just hasn't been around long enough. So a strategy that I've seen a lot of people do that I started to do is, and again, I haven't dumped, like a ton of money into this game, but if you look down here, I have, what's going on here? If you look down here, the second level to the left, I have a boxed deadword, and then on the bottom shelf right here, I have an unboxed deadword. And what I'm seeing a lot of players do is they'll buy 4 or 5 of the same Blanko, and what they'll do is keep some of them packaged and they'll play with some of them to level them up. So it's kind of like an A/B test a little bit, If you have the money to do that, I mean, awesome. I don't have a ton of extra money to be dropping on, to see which $350 dead mouse is going to be, better in the long run. But that's what with the deadword, I bought a deadword, but then I earned one through, I think it was the season pass. So it's interesting. It'll be interesting to see how that shakes out, So, and for those, wondering, just a little bit more like about the profile. So if you look at this Demanto, for instance, he's issue 1,000. Well, it's not a good one. Let's do. Here we go. Gordo. So issue number 1422 out of 5,000. So that means out of the 5,000 made, I have the 1,422nd made. Now this is kind of a definitive, but the higher the number mint you I guess the lower number mint you have, meaning like 1, 2, 3, 4, the higher the rate it will be to sell at. People are going to pay a lot more money for a lower minted Blanko. But, and this is where when we talk about, do you think that box versus unbox will be better? Well, if you look at this guy, you look at his skills, well, he doesn't have any skills. He doesn't have any accessories. There are no emotes with him because he's boxed. General, so like my idea to have 2 the same and level the higher number, like keep the NR20 and level 300. Yeah, exactly. So that's what a lot of people are doing is they're going to, buy a couple at a time. And, this is kind of my strategy. Again, I'm a nobody, I'm really excited about the game in general, so I just like talking about, with people like you guys that obviously enjoy this. I don't know if it has a special ability. Pug Life, so interesting, Pug Life that was my first NFT I bought, and I was really excited. I was waiting for it when it dropped, and that was kind of my first experiment. What I did was I bought it for, I think it was like $10 more than what it debuted at. I think it was $59, and I bought it for $69. Since then, it's dipped. Well, let's get out of here because I'll show you what I'm actually talking about here. Still best. So have you ever sold NFT, Goldie? So no, I have not yet, and I'll tell you why. The reason being is I'm still so new to this. I've only been playing this for about a month and a half. And I'm playing this for the long game. I think this isn't even close to mainstream yet. So I think once it starts to become, mass adopted, I think you're really going to start to see a lot of this stuff skyrocket. For instance, like Mini Bees is talking about how she wanted Pug Life, So I'm going to do this. Check this, guys, out. So we're going to switch screens here. And we're just going to talk about... I thought it was going to be here, but it's not. Yeah, absolutely. I love talking about this stuff. You kidding me? My wife is sick of hearing about it, so I get to talk to other people about it, Let's see here. I'm trying to pull this up. Why isn't this working? Okay, hold on, guys. Stick with me. I thought that we were going to be able to do this smooth. But of course, it's not going to cooperate. Hold on. We're getting there. All right, we're just going to have to do a new window here. So I thought this would be cool to go over with you guys. Because I like making these videos and putting them on daily. I think it's helpful for people to kind of see, what this is all about. Come on. There we go. All right. And we're not going to have that in the top. We're going to put that down on the bottom. There we go. Perfect. All right, guys. So this is what I wanted to show you. I thought this would be cool to do here. Let's play a little music, too. It's too quiet. What kind of music you guys want to listen to? Let's listen to something nice. Something relaxing, because we're about to go to bed after this. How about chill EDM? What do you think? We'll play some chill EDM. All right. There we go. We're out of control with the windows here. Sorry about this, guys. All right, perfect. All right, so let's see what you guys said here. I missed it. Sorry. Did you ever manage to buy when the Blankos goes on shop? I didn't get a chance. I get the message sold out. Yes, General. So that's actually what I was going to bring up here. So this is kind of my strategy because, like I said, I love the gameplay, and I'm going to be playing the game for a long time because you can just see where it's going. So this is my strategy. Now, don't tell anybody. I know I'm on the internet live right now, but this is just between me and you. What my strategy is, when they do the drops like that, there's too many people that have bots out there or can kind of get their way around the system to where they can really kind of, they'll get 5 and, you know, within 3 seconds they're gone and you didn't have a chance to get it. What I'll do is I'll wait an hour. And then what I do is I'll look for the highest one I can get for like the lowest rate. So for instance, was it Octavius, whatever that guy's name, Octoid, the one that just came out last week. It came out for $10, so they only made 2,000 of them, I think, like 2,100, somewhere in that neighborhood. And I waited an hour, and I was able to get number 285 for $20 an hour after it came out. Now, to me, that's a steal. Right? I was able to, for $20, like, obviously, I think at some point in the future it's going to be worth way more than $20. So that's why I was like, you know what? Bam. I'll buy that number 285 out of 1,200. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. So first, let's go to the marketplace. So you just go to blankos.com. This is the home screen. And we're going to head to the marketplace. And I'm going to buy a Blanko live on TV here. Live on the show, so you can kind of see what the process looks like. And selfishly, obviously, I'm gonna keep adding here. Good, Mini Bees. It's between us. It's between friends. So I'm gonna go to Blankos, and I'm gonna sort by low to high. The other thing I'll do is we want for sale, so I'm gonna put these filters on here. And mint, let's see if we can't get like a top 1,000 mint for like under $30. What do you guys say? What do you think? 1,015, whatever. All right. Let's see if we can't get one that we don't already have. So Octoid, I got 2706, so I was off on the number a little bit, but I have number 285 of that one. Which one don't we have here? Okay, Space Girl. So Space Girl, let's buy Space Girl. Why not, right? Yeah, General, that's something that I'm kind of lost on too, to be honest with you. Some of these guys are and gals are just so good at this that I just, what are you gonna do, right? They just beat you to the punch here. Okay, so I did say buy for 28 when it's. Probably because I have this filter on. What if you take that filter off? I bet then that's the $28 one. Yep, there it is. All right. So let's kind of keep shopping around here. Want to see if we can't get. I'm going to go price low to high, the Blankos. Close the filter. We have Gordo, NFT Blanko, Pride Dragon. This guy's pretty sweet. Let's see what one we can get at him. 1730 or 3272. Now, I do follow this guy. His name's Showtag, and he's the official Twitch partner of, well, I think YouTube partner now, but either way, he's like the official partner of Blankos. And I heard him on his stream the other day talk about this guy as someone who he thinks is really gonna, like, that's a tough one to get. She said, wow, that's smart too. I tried and I was on the page ready, and I want to say I wasn't even a minute late. In the close, I got 350 on Octoid. So yeah, see, I think a lot of people don't even, because crypto is connected to this. So I think a lot of people are just using their fun money to kind of shuffle money around. So they're like, hey, if I can just buy 10 of these, right? Say someone bought 10 of them and doubled their money in an hour, they make a quick $100. So I think some people look at it like that, where I'm coming in from the approach of I'm just like a hoarder with these things. I'm going to collect them all. So let's get this guy. Let's go 36. All right, so let's see. Come on now. Boom. So my credit card's already in here. There's a reason I have the screen set up the way it does, so you can't steal my information. So I'm gonna hit review. Then I'm gonna place the order, and then you should see some confetti. Maybe. Boom, there it is. So we have, I don't even know how to say that. I'm gonna say Rougarou. Either way, we're the proud owner of a Rougarou. So now, what I would suggest doing is you go to Blankos at number 1730. Remember that. So we're gonna go to Blankos Insider. So this website is kind of like an online public database where you can see other users and their shelves. I think it's a really cool concept. So let me log in here. We're gonna oh, I'm already logged in. Look at that. So I'm gonna go to my add items right under here. And I say 1730. So then name, they're all in here. So we're gonna scroll down to Rougarou. And then we're gonna put 1730. And then you can see, you can check if it's boxed or if it's not boxed. Mine's boxed, obviously. And then we're gonna add a Blanko. And boom, he's added to my shelf. So then we'll kind of show you what this looks like here. So we'll get my shelf first. And this is a public domain kind of thing. So the difference between checking your shelf out on Blankos, like the actual application, as opposed to looking at your shelf on Blankos Insider, is this is public domain, so anyone can see this. So as you can see, here's my logo. General, would you say I buy under 200 mint of 2,000? Okay, good move, smart move. I'm just kind of letting it rip and just trying to get as many as I can here for the best price, Again, different approaches, right? I think either way we're all going to win because this is all activity, right? This is all activity in the marketplace. Mini Bees, yes, he's on my radar too, and I missed out on. Yeah, and I'll tell you, like, the idea, here you go, like for a few bucks, it's better to have under 100 Blankos. I agree with that too. I'm still getting my feet wet here and all this stuff, and I'm just really looking to dig my hole an inch deep and a mile wide right now. You know what I mean? But once we really start getting into it, I think I'm going to take your strategy. I really like that. So it already, look at it, it already populated in here. Awesome. So you can click on it, and so we dropped for $19.99. I just paid $36 for it. What are you gonna do? Oh, you can't see that because of my screen, but he's there. Look at Pug Life, dropped for $50. It tells you the drop price too. And to me, that's kind of a cool sign because for all of us who are investing in this and playing the game, say in a year or two when we come back and it's like, they're worth a lot of money, we could go back and be like, yeah, remember when it dropped for $50 and now it's worth, whatever. So I think that's a cool thing. So this is the shelf here. So these are all mine. So if you look at the dead words, like I went over earlier, I have the insiders and new to Blankos. You know what? I'm not sure. I found out through that Showtag, who I was talking about earlier. So he introduced me to it yesterday. I don't know how new it is to it, but we'll take a look at, well, first of all, I was going to show you the difference between, remember I was showing you the dead words I had before, so one's boxed, one's unboxed. So if you look at the unboxed one versus the boxed, I mean, there's really no difference. But it tells you the number, the mint number on them. So let's go to members. And then you can see everybody who has registered for the site. So look at that. Look who's number one, show tag, like who I was just talking about. So if you take a look at his stuff, he has got one hell of a shelf. This guy too, Digital Maniac, I follow him on Twitter, great follow. So here you go. So you can see these guys are really just going to town on hoarding this stuff. So this guy has what, 6 atoms. This guy I think is a mashup. I don't know if you guys know about mashups. I haven't done any yet. This Boss Dino, this guy's a pretty elite guy. Minted for 150, so pretty high profile there. This guy is a mashup, I believe. I don't know where that guy came from. Some kind of special drop. Those guys are kind of cool. He's got a dead mouse. And you can, he's got 2 dead mouses actually. Look at that, 350. Boom. A couple of Gordos. Ivar Matlow. Don't know who the hell that is. He's got a bunch of clowns. He's a mashup clown. Don't know who he matched that up with to make it look like that. But just cool stuff here. So he's got a mashed up Rougarou, Watermelony, and a mashed up Pug Life. There you go. There you go, Mini Bees. A mashed up Pug Life. Pretty unique looking. Pretty cool. So that's you know, basically this here. Now you can look. You can also claim your accessories. I haven't done that yet on here. Yeah, I think it really is a cool concept, Mini Bees. I think it's cool to kind of see what other people, you know, have. And I want to show you something pretty cool that at least I think it's cool. So if you look at this website, so think about this. This is a game that they just received $150 million in a round of investing. It's going live on the Mac, on the Mac at the end of November. You know, eventually they're trying to make it go mobile. You know, rumors are I heard that's just another frontier they're exploring. So you got to think like how big this game potentially could be, and you scroll down here, and this is it. Like these are the only people that are registered on this site right now. So, I mean, this is like what I'm saying. This is like the ground floor. I mean, this is the ground floor of a potentially, you know, game world-changing platform, at least in, you know, my opinion. Now, one of my best friends, he just went to an NFT conference in New York City all week last week, and he was telling me that Blankos was the talk of the conference for the entire week. He met the CEO of Mythical and business development guys, and he just said that was really the talk of the conference all week. So, I mean, that's obviously a very good sign, too, because he's been telling me to get into this for so long. It's been like 3 or 4 years now. He's been like, get into play-to-earn games. He actually was on the business development team for Splinterlands, if you've ever heard of that game. So this guy knows what he's talking about. He's the guy I referenced earlier. If you check out my YouTube video, today we recorded, we're going to start recording episodes of Hang Tough Crypto. That's kind of like me and our 2 other buddies, little crypto group that we have going on. And like I told you, it's called Hang Tough. Well, my buddy signed up for this today. So he's Mr. Tough, and he's got a couple of Blankos in here. So he got Freddy Yeti, and he got Lumberjack, and an Atom. So yeah, it's cool to see him getting into it too. But just goes to show you, you know, how early we are in this process. So I invested in this today, and just kind of taking a side note, Monsta Party. Don't know if you guys have heard about this yet. Pretty wild. So I got an NFT of this little egg here. You basically just raise this egg. I'm still pretty lost about this whole world, but just throwing this out there as another game to follow. It's pretty cool. But yeah, the Blankos. So let's check out. Let's close this here, and So we'll take a look at Rougarou. I don't know how the hell to say that. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that name. Let's check out the last transaction. So yeah, you can see, 36, 35, 34, 34, 34, 34, 34, 60, 35, 38. See, someone paid 38 for one that's, lower number than mine. Wow, that's good to hear, especially because we were so new to this. Wow, it shows he knows a lot. Yeah, that's right, Mini. And what's funny, too, is he was just like, listen, man, just figure out games. Like, you're a gamer. Just figure out, like, games that, like, hit your, niches that you really like. And I stumbled on Blankos a month and a half ago, and I've been talking about it to him a lot. So it was interesting because he's usually the one telling me about all this stuff, and then when he was at that conference and he heard about it, he's just like, oh, wow, Goldie actually found something pretty cool and special here. So, yeah, I thought that was pretty neat. But I think that's going to be it for the stream today. I mean, my goal is to just have an informative discussion every day. I want to learn from you guys, with General, talking about, your strategies. I love hearing different people's strategies and kind of what they think about this stuff, and just really starting to build a community and try to be a central part of this whole project. So I appreciate you guys, coming on and following, subscribing, all that stuff. It really means a lot to me. A lot of work goes into this, as I'm sure you guys already know. And if you have any questions or whatever, like, hit me up on YouTube and Twitter. I'm Go for the Goldie on everything, on Instagram, on Twitter. On YouTube, obviously, if you're following me, it's Brian Goldsmith. That's my name. But thanks for joining, guys. I really appreciate you coming around. And I wish I could raid another channel, but I'm streaming to YouTube primarily, so I can't right now. I put my schedule out on Twitter every week on a Sunday. And, I always try to stick to that as much as I can. And we're going to start pumping out a lot of this hang tough crypto stuff as well. So keep your eyes peeled for that. I make chapters in the comments as well, so you don't have to sit around and wait for something good or some good information to happen. You can just scroll through the chapters and click right ahead to it to get the information that you think would be pretty cool to hear about. So, again, much appreciated. I know you could be anywhere in the world. You were here hanging out with me, so thank you very much. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you soon. And if I don't see you before I go to Arizona for the National Championships,